Hello, 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 everybody. We're live.
Yes.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
Good morning from Airdrie, Alberta. This is Agape and Aki. Our location changed for today because the kids are home. So we are hiding away in our office.
Yes, our beautiful office benefits from the business. Thank God.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we are back again for the last day of this segment of the Boss Chronicles. We have another amazing guest for you guys here today, all the way from Ontario, Canada. We are in Alberta, Canada. And, we've just been showcasing different business owners who are using our system to make a difference with their lives, run an online business, and just make a difference, not just for themselves, but for the people that they're helping as well. So this is the Boss Chronicles, like we said, and today is day 10, if you can believe that.
How time flies.
Yeah, thank you to all of you who have been joining us and those who've been watching the replays and commenting and supporting us. We say thank you to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so without further ado, we'll bring on our guest, the amazing Elizabeth Okeowo.
Okeowo.com.
Yeah, she has many names. We call her Elizabeth. She also is Temitope as well. Her website is Temitope. So maybe let's stick to Temitope. But yeah, welcome.
So, welcome. So, first and foremost, who are you and why did you start this business?
Yes, let's get started right away.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching in from. My name is Temitope Elizabeth Okeowo, and I'm a mom of 3 lovely boys.
Wow.
And I work in the healthcare sector, and I'm also an online digital business owner.
Lovely.
And why I joined this business was I was tired of working paycheck to paycheck, and I needed more. And I thought instead of getting another job, because I was working 2 jobs before, and even with the 2 jobs, it wasn't enough. So I needed more. So, and I wanted time, flexibility also. Wanted time for my kids and my family. So I decided to join the business.
Amazing.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's lovely. And I love that because we've said many times that getting 2 jobs, getting 3 jobs actually is not the answer, especially in North America or first world countries or wherever where we pay taxes and all of these things are in place. The more jobs you get, the higher your tax bracket, right? So at the end of the day, it just makes no sense. It's better to just stick with one job and try to manage the little you're getting than actually trying to get a second or a third job, right? So
So now that you've started the business, how is it going? What have you learned personally, individually, and what does the future look like
for you? Yes.
I've learned a lot in this business. Like, is it about time management? Is it about and the entrepreneurship skills that I've learned in this business? I can't if I'm to pay for it. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to pay for it. Like, it just came in like free, and it's been mind blowing. Honestly, like I've really improved myself both in like collaboration. Like I've met a lot of people. I've been able to build relationship with people because I'm the kind of, I don't know, would I say I'm an introvert? I don't know, but I'm not somebody that really like to relate with a lot of people. But with this business, I've been able to work with people of like minds, and we've been able to like build up our business together. And about the future of this business, and that is my end goal. Like, that's what I'm just looking at. Like, the future of this business is so bright. I don't want to continue working at my old age and have nothing to show for it, because even with the present state of working 2 jobs, and you can't even make ends meet. So what about your retirement? What's going to happen? Because you're not going to be getting the amount you're getting right now. So what is going to happen? So with this business, I know that the future is so bright. Like,
I love that.
yeah.
And there's something Tim Tucker always says that I love. And every time you say that thing, it makes me stop and think. You talk about something stopping with your generation. There's a way you beautifully put it. And you say something about How is it that she
Yeah,
says,
yeah. So
please tell us
yeah,
about
so by the time that if you say you are I'm from a poor background, I'm from a poor background. By the time you are 30 years old, you have become the background. So do you
Wow.
want to transfer that poor background to your own generation?
Mm, mm,
So if you don't start now, when are you going to start?
mm, mm, mm.
So that's why I just said, you know
So,
what? I
yeah,
must not continue this way. I must not transfer this poor background to my kids, right?
yes.
Yes.
And I love that because even Jack
Yes,
Ma said,
yes.
we have a quote that sometimes I just put it on my page or on my profile just to jar people, like just to nudge people that,
And also remind ourselves.
and ourselves, he was like, if you were born poor, that's not your fault.
Mhm.
But if at 35 you are still poor, then that is your fault. Like
Yes.
you've been
Absolutely.
given decades to change
Mhm.
your story, right? So, what are you doing towards changing your story? What are you doing towards veering away from what you know has not worked? Because a lot of us, we watched our parents, work really hard.
Mhm.
And then in their older years, they couldn't actually retire and
Live
be
the life
okay,
they want to live.
right, with the money that they were getting, right? And so we look at those things and we're like, oh, well, you can have two reactions. You can say, well, this is my lot in life. This is what my parents left me, blah, blah, blah. Or you can change that and say, no, there has to be something more to just giving all your life to something. And then when it is time for you to rest, you can't rest because you don't have enough for you to fully put your feet up and say, let me rest.
And
Right?
Robert Kiyosaki says something. He says, in the internet age,
Mm.
anyone can become wealthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone, anywhere, any experience, any background. Like Temitope says, don't become the background.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
We are in the internet age whereby it's click and go.
Mm.
If you want to buy something, it's
Mhm.
click and go. Same day delivery. We
Yeah.
all know those companies, or you go to the grocery stores, you get in, you get what you want, and you get out.
Mhm.
But how about changing our paradigm towards the future, living a better lifestyle?
Mm.
There is this program that we love so much on a reality, on a real estate TV show. It talks about, my
Lottery
lottery
dream
dream
home.
home. The show is about people who win lottery, and then this guy will help them to find their dream home. And someone that slept yesterday with $1 in their account woke up the next day, wins a lottery of $1 million. All of a sudden, between yesterday and today, their dream home, my goodness. I'm like, oh. So from watching so many episodes of that TV show, we realize that everybody's got a dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a dream and we have potentials.
Mhm.
The dream and the potential can only blossom or come to life if you plug into maybe a system, maybe you change some things, maybe you find a mentor and all of that. And that's why Temitope will say that thing again.
If you say you are from a poor background, by the time you are 30 years old, you have become the
You
background.
have become the
Wow.
background. So
Wow.
you have a choice to change that story. You have a choice to change that background. That's it.
So
Yeah.
Temitope, how are you changing that story and the background as a final word
To
before
our
our
audience.
audiences?
Yeah, I've been able to like work towards changing the background by starting this business, this online business. I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of testimonies, and the only regret I have about this business is I didn't start early because I saw this way before, like maybe 3 years before now. But
Yeah.
I was like skeptical. I know a lot of people out there that are skeptical, but if you don't take that step, how would you know if it's going to work for you? So you
Yes.
just need to leave that your comfort zone, take that step, take the leap of faith, and try it. A lot of people are succeeding in this business. So that's why I said, okay, you know what? Let me try it. At first, I was like, okay, what is this business about? I watched the webinar. I couldn't even understand what they're saying. But I said, okay, other people are there trying it. So why don't I try it? Let me just pay this 149. It doesn't cost me anything. I've
Yeah.
spent a lot of money on things that are not even meaningful, not to talk of investing in my own life and my future of my children.
Yeah.
Then I said, okay, let me just pay this 149 and see what it's about. And I thank God that I was able to plug into this opportunity because
Yes.
it's a life-changing opportunity. I'm telling you, anybody watching this is just something that you have to just check it out. If you don't
Yes.
check it out, you don't know if it's going to work for you.
No, exactly.
Yes.
Amazing. What an amazing way to end our Boss Chronicles series for November.
For November.
That's why I said for November. Yeah, it has been an amazing ride. I'm so glad that we were able to share our journey and our stories with everyone out there. And I hope that people are inspired to take action. Not because, just because we all are everyday people like you, right? We are all everyday people like you. We were all in the same situations. We were all sick and tired of being sick and tired, and we decided to do something about it. So we're encouraging you guys out there, put your name and email in the websites showing on your screen and get the information. Get the information. Even the money she's talking about that she started with is refundable within 30 days if you look at the whole package and say to yourself, you know what, this is not for me. No problem. But if it is something that you think, okay, if ordinary people like Temitope, Agape, Akin, and the rest of them, are doing this, maybe I could plug in too, and maybe this could change my life, right? And that's what we're asking you guys to do. So thank you so much for always joining us, guys. For those who are watching live, thank you. Let us know where you're tuning in from.
Yes.
We are, both of us are in Canada. Temitope is in Ontario. We are in Alberta. And it's a beautiful day here today. It's the Friday, of course. So we have an amazing weekend planned out. So let us know where you're tuning in from. And for those who'll be watching the replay as well, let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll all go back to our pages and, respond to the comments and just fellowship with you guys and love on each other. Yeah. And so we wish you an amazing weekend ahead. Thanks, Beams from Ontario.
And thank you, coaches, for having me today.
You are welcome. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Not the rest of your weekend. The weekend is just starting. So,
but some are in the next day.
That's true. That's true. So enjoy your weekend, guys, and we'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Bye.